I'm here tonight with Venkat Nalapati, investor for Geniusport. Tell me, why did you decide to invest in Geniusport?
If you see the latest trend in the mobile apps, it is really, these numbers are a little off, but we expect that it is close to $8 billion industry today, and it will go to $25 billion within next 3 years. So if you see Apple iPhone, there are 140,000 apps today, and they started with just 400 just 2 years ago. And at the same time, Google, BlackBerry, Symbian, they're all just making their software very open source, and developers are developing more. So I see a lot of ROI in this industry in next 3 years. So it's a long-term investment, but it's catching up.
So tell me about the business model of Geniusport that particularly appealed to you, and how you think that's really going to get the mobile app business growing.
Slowly people look at cost-effective solutions in this apps development area. So obviously people go to different countries, and we are just taking advantage of that, and we started a development center in India, and we operate from Scottsdale, but our development and everything will be done from India at cost-effective solutions for the customers. And at the same time, we have the interface for the US customers in US. So the development process will be seamless to the customer.
I'm here with the co-founder of Geniusport, Jay Cody. Geniusport, what a genius idea.
Thanks.
So tell us a little bit about why you started Geniusport and what you hope to accomplish here in Scottsdale.
We were looking at, obviously, this apps, iPhone apps, and it's been, we did a lot of research. We didn't find good companies who could develop a lot of applications that we want to develop. So once we started to get a group of people with similar ideas, we thought, why don't we start ourselves? So the idea, basically, the company started with that idea, and then it flew once we thought of this idea. And we think because it's a little bit expensive here to start with, and it's a very huge country and scattered people, so we can't find the right resources. So we started a training center in India where we have around 25 people coming out every 6 weeks. And then we are planning to hire the top 5% so that we could use for our R&D and then our enterprise applications for iPhone development.
What a great idea. Can you tell us about some of the platforms that some of these applications will be used on?
Actually, we have training courses in different platforms for BlackBerry, we have for Android, Google Android, and as well as iPhone. And which actually it's a great idea because we have all the different technology for mobile applications in one house. And then when we develop each application, we port into all 3 different platforms, and then there you go, it's ready for customers.
Tell us a little bit about the different kinds of development models that you're using.
Right now we are thinking, actually we have 3 different development models. One is you can come up with the basic idea, we'll develop it for you. The other one is we'll have an idea and then you market it. And then the third one is you just come up with the idea, use our resources, use our platform, and then we'll do cost basis, share the profits based on the model.
I'm interviewing Aram Chavez from Geniusport. Tell us a little bit about your business and your product.
Yeah, well, thanks for having us here, by the way. Geniusport is a school, a training facility that we have in India that we're bringing here to Scottsdale, Arizona, that trains individuals on how to actually develop mobile apps.
That is fascinating. Now, who exactly are your customers?
Really anybody who's wanting to create brand awareness via the cell phone. And that's our primary customer right now.
What stage of growth are you in right now?
We are what would be classified as an equity growth company. So we are just beyond the startup stage.
And what makes MIT, this forum, unique and good for you?
Well, obviously, MIT attracts all the best talent, so this is where we thought that we would find it. So,
what would you like people to know, just in a flash, about Geniusport?
Well, you don't have to go to India to facilitate mobile apps, and you don't have to pay the U.S. prices in order to get that. So we're bringing India to the U.S., if you will.